Arai tēnā koe malo sui fua.
Kia ora to you too, brother. Mr. Speaker, what that was atrocious. That was appalling. And I expected more from that member. And you know why, Mr. Speaker? Because up and down the north, there's Hone Harawira, there's Shane Jones, there's Parekura Horomia, there's Rino Tarakatini. They all march up and down the streets of their electorate, saying that we should not mine. But they are the first ones at the departure lounge waving goodbye to their relations who they won't give a job in the north. But they wave goodbye to places like Pilbara in Western Australia to go and mine in other parts of Australia where they mine. Every one of those members has relations, brothers, sisters, you name it, that are on the bus, to the mine, sir, where they are allowed to mine, sir. And they get up in this house and they say, where are the jobs for our people? Well, I'll tell you where the jobs are. In the north, Mr. Speaker, and in the east coast, Mr. Speaker. It's the same people. It's the same people who jump in their four-wheel drives and drive out to a protest against drilling for oil that makes the diesel that they put in their four-wheel drives. There's a word for that sort of person, Mr. Speaker. Yes, there's a word for that. Well, I was going to say the other word, but No, I said I was going to say the other word. But the new word is the Labour MP. Yes, that's what they are. So they will march up and down the streets of Whangarei, and here's another one, and we'll get to him in a minute. They will walk up and down the streets of Whangarei, and they will walk up and down the streets of Morewa, talking to the poor people who all they want is a job. But then they say, well, good on you. Here's $10 for your kitty to go to Australia to get a job that they won't allow you to have in New Zealand. And that is the atrocious thing about the Labour Party. I can handle it from the Greens because that's their kaupapa. That's their kaupapa. If they want to do that on Planet Green, that's fine. But I expect more. I expect more from my relations across the way, sir, and I'm not talking about Trevor Mallard. Mr. Speaker, this budget is about being responsible with New Zealand's finances. That's what it's all about. It's actually about nothing more than being responsible in hard economic times. And if, Mr. Speaker, if they want us to go down the road of Greece and Spain and Italy and so on, then that's fine. Go to the election and get elected. But here's the thing. Last year, National went out to the people of this country and they put forward a plan. And that plan included some things like the 49% sale. Mr. Speaker, the atrocious thing is that we get the opposition from the Labour Party who introduced not 49% sale of state assets, but 100% sale of state assets. And I can tell this House, sir, with my hand on my heart, sir, that if back in those days, if we had taken the road that we take now, which a 49% sale, and we keep the majority share, things may have been a wee bit different. So I applaud John Key and Stephen Joyce and the Cabinet for making that decision and allowing us to go out and campaign for it. And what happened during the November election? Well, we put it out there, people voted for us, we're the government. So no amount of getting up on the hind legs is going to sway us from our path, sir. He was on his front legs. Well, that's nice. So, Mr. Speaker, it is about being responsible. It is about making sure that our finances are in good shape, because who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? Who knows what's going to happen next week in Europe, sir? And I tell you what, Mr. Speaker, I hope that China doesn't go belly up, and I hope that Australia doesn't go belly up, and all of our trading partners, because we need them as much as they need us. So the young people in this country are getting a raw deal by those people who will stop them getting the jobs and the education that they so deserve, sir. And while I'm on education, Mr. Speaker, a 2% rise in the roll, a 12.5% rise in the number of teachers. But over that last, how long was it? 10 years, have we seen a discernible increase in the quality and in also the results. And we haven't. And we have not. No, we have not. And anybody that stands up in this House and say that the results are going that way is talking porkies. Sir, is talking porkies. I didn't accuse them of talking porkies, but they will if they do. Mr. Speaker, it is a shocking indictment that Māori are still at the bottom of nearly every indicator. It's a shocking state of affairs. And we've been having, what, three and a half years? We've been in there. And see the personal attacks by Mr. Quackmaster. The Quackmaster, Mr. Speaker. The personal attacks. That don't even worry me, Mr. Speaker. That don't worry me, Mr.
Order.
Speaker. Oh, no. It's like, I tell you what, that sort of public attack is like water off a duck's back. Mr. Speaker, it's an indictment. That
Order.
for 9 years oversaw the crumbling of Māori statistics. They are the ones, Mr. Speaker, and they get up in this House and tell our people that they can't mine or can't go and get jobs in the mining industry in their own areas. But they'll wave them goodbye at the departure lounge, sir. That's a horrible indictment on those people across the way. And, Mr. Speaker, I hate it when they get up, sir, and they say how we feel for the poor old Maori boy who hasn't got a job up in the north. The poor old Maori guy who hasn't got a job down on the East Coast. But if we mined and if we allowed mining in this country, we could be like the GC. We could be like WA. And we could be as wealthy and as educated as our mates across the ditch. Mr. Speaker, it is an indictment that they sit there and blame the National Party for what is happening around the world. And I tell you what, some of the members from Christchurch from the Labour Party need their heads read as well. Mr. Speaker, that the Christchurch earthquake is something that could have happened to anybody, in good times or bad. And we just have to bite the bullet and fix Christchurch. And at least this side is doing the job. We don't talk about it. We get in there and do it, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, that's right, New Zealand first. Oh, listen, Mr. Speaker. And now Mr. Twyford, the new MP for Te Aratu. He's already said that he will spend $1 billion on a busway. Mr. Twyford has already promised the people of West Auckland $1 billion busway. He only been in the electorate 6 months, Mr. Speaker, and he wants to tax and increase the rates for those in our area. Not once did Mr. Twyford front Len Brown and say and back the people of West Auckland. He didn't. He went around the back and he patted Len Brown on the back and said, "Good on you, Len. Spend all the money. These fellas out in West Auckland don't give a hoot." Mr. Speaker, it's a great budget. And I tell you what, It's a great day to be a member of the National Party.
Order. I call the honourable member Eugenie